Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to be working on a Santiago of the Sea Slim cake, and we'll be using buttercream frosting. So I've filled my piping bag with some buttercream, and I'm piping that directly on the cake. So with this, I don't have to crumb coat the cake first. I can conveniently skip that entire process and still get a really beautiful cake. So I like to make sure I fill that edge really good, so when I scrape the excess icing off, I can have a really defined edge. When you're piping directly on your cake, try to keep your piping bag really close to the cake, so when you push that icing out, it sticks right on the cake and doesn't fall off. Now we get our spatula and smooth that icing out. If there's any excess, we'll take that right off. When I do this, I try to keep my hand as steady as I can. With the scraper, we're going to smooth that icing. We're using buttercream frosting and it does dry out really quickly. But just keep scraping and it will come together nicely. So the next thing we do is fill the gaps with some icing and spread that out evenly. Here I'm just using the icing on my scraper, which I scraped off the cake, to fill those gaps. And then we smooth that out again and see if we need to fill any more gaps. So sometimes this actually takes a couple of tries. You could fill it up 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then it will be done. So if you still have some more gaps to fill, just fill those in. So I'm filling again for the last time. Just to make sure we have a really straight cake. Then just scrape that off. I applied a thick layer of icing on this cake, so I'm just scraping it slowly so I can take off some icing from the sides, smooth out those holes and get the sides straight. Now that that's done, I'm going to level that top and take off those bits of icing. And the scraper does a really good job of this. For this cake, I'm going to leave the edge like that so it acts like a border for the beach sand we're going to use. Now I'm creating a spiral design. When you do this, try to keep the angle of your hand at a fixed position all through, so you have an even curve while you spin your turntable. Now we're gonna pour the beach sand for our beach party. I made some of it larger so it looks a bit like stones. Then we level that out once again. And then we do the spiral design. And then we'll pour some of the beach sand to the bottom of this cake. I think it just makes it look prettier. Before I stuck this piece to the cake, I used a bit of fondant to create a barrier, and then we stick that right on. So we're just going to fix the rest of our topper and make sure they're in perfect positions. If they don't look good, just move them around until they look as good as you want them to look. I also made a couple of palm trees, so I'm going to stick those right on. And there you have it. We are done with this cake and it looks so beautiful. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can know when there's a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.